Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers and we're going to continue our playthrough of... Did that entire area just appear before us?
God knows.
Are you sure?
I don't know. There's a bit too much lag for him. I can imagine he's used to better FPS.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the FOV slider in heaven?
What's the FPS like in the afterlife? Depends where you're going.
Well,
in some cases you may want to opt for reincarnation.
Not ready yet.
I was going to say, it depends if you even believe in like life after death or anything, because for some people it's going to be a shocking 0.
Well, let's see, what are the different names, like, is there different names for, like, the Muslims or the Jewish versions of sort of their afterlife, or is it still just heaven again?
There's heaven, Valhalla...
Valhalla is the realm for warriors, though.
Yeah, but it's still an afterlife.
Yeah.
There's everyone's favourite hell.
Pandemonium.
Alright, come on guys, get out of the way.
Okay, Hydra, come on. Time to help.
You're
oh gosh,
injured.
Frost Nova is so helpful having that again.
The angel I captured, Inari.
Reigns of Lilith, what are they doing in here?
I can feel the intensity of his desire. I told him that we
I can't remember. This is basically explaining the backstory of how the Nephilims came to be and how humanity came to be. Basically, one of the angels got tired of fighting, one of the demons kind of got tired of fighting as well, and she was like, let's roll with this, because he was like, don't really want to kill you, and she was like, alright, and then they banged, had a kid.
As you do.
And she was like, wow, this child is literally stronger than all of us. I could build an army out of this and end the war. And he was like, no, don't make an army. I don't. And this is how he became evil. Because he was supposed to be wisdom. And then he was like, let's kill everyone.
The wisest decision I have ever made.
I mean, he's not wrong. It would end the war pretty quick if everyone's dead.
Until it becomes a ghost war.
Well, it died very quickly, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, the one problem with the build I've got going is that my Wrath regeneration is absolutely atrocious. I run out of Wrath so easily.
you calm down too quickly. So then, things to talk about. Well, it's just unusual if we don't talk about this at... Well, if you don't talk about this
Digimon?
at some point. Yes,
Digimon!
There was some more information came out, well, just about the pre-order bonus, and it's possibly Japan only.
Oh, I also have the DVD for... that's not a compliment.
Yeah,
If anything,
I don't want
take
to know
that
how
as
I
a-
find...
I've got the DVD for the first Digimon try.
Yeah. Some pre-order information came out around about Digimon's Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory.
Yeah.
And from some...
Yeah.
Don't know if it's going to be for outside of Japan, though, but
Yeah.
I hope it is.
God, you're slow.
But from the looks of part of it, you know, of course it gets an art book.
Yeah.
One of them, but not just for Hacker's Memory. It's a Digimon Story art book as well. Which is the whole thing art book.
Yeah.
But Hacker's
We
Memory.
better get it in England done.
From the looks of the box art with Botamon on it, it does seem to be that Botamon's one of the 3 Digimon you can choose at the start.
Botamon?
Botamon, or is it Betamon? The fish thing with the green fish thing.
Betamon.
Betamon. Sorry, I thought it was Botamon.
The
Sorry, that's
green
the tadpole.
fish with the red...
Yeah, with the red fin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looks like he's one of your 3 possible choices at the start.
I would have thought that clicking the giant, evil-looking death button would have been a bad idea.
Never.
Come here. We can fight you a bit easier if you're here. Except, Jesus Christ, you're just taking a bunch of hits.
Having Frost Nova was such a good idea.
Treasure.
Other information. Well, part of the bonuses includes protagonist costumes.
Ooh!
But from the looks of it,
I
one your previous character, unless it's deals, it's a bonus which also affects your previous game. Your previous character obviously appears in it because the protagonist costumes changed their outfit as well.
Oh.
So because they showed the male and female protagonists from Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to fight my old team. I don't want to have to fight goddamn...
Well, this is taking place at the same time as the events of the previous game because it's a side story.
I don't want to fight Platinum Nunamon. I don't want to fight
Prince Mamimon
either.
Come
here.
He died on the way.
That's what I wanted. I just hate the fact that he shoots that slowing beam. He's you as a demon.
Yeah. Sorry, cutting off there.
I was looking at the map.
And they show off the main character's sort of outfit as well, but there's only one of him, so it seems to be that he's a set character with his own personality and everything, unlike your made protagonist, which makes sense for a side story.
Yeah.
But let's see. One of the things looked to be they suggested there was a Black Agumon equivalent sort of thing, but it's a different sort of character.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's not a Gen 1 Digimon to my knowledge, and I don't think it's a Black alteration. I think it's like a Mecha alteration or something like that. There was looked to be what they said was a skin for Omnimon.
Yeah.
So if you got Omnimon, you could use the skin. They said it was EX, but the image they had was a chibi. So I'm not sure if they meant that it was slightly different in design, because I couldn't see because it was a chibi in a scan, or if you turn your Omnimon into a chibi for the skin.
Huh.
Need more time.
But the final part was the weirdest part to me, which was ironically the first thing on the sort of little page they had for the DLC stuff.
Oh?
There's a thing in Digimon called Systemons. You get the two Systemons playable. Not Digimon, Systemons. But you can have them as your Digimon partners. Raise these two girls. Teenage girl-looking creatures. Who just look like humans, really.
I assume they're a form of Digimon.
But they're called Systemons. They're not called Digimon.
Oh.
They are Digimon, I think, but their title is called Systemons.
How?
They got Systemon, and then they got names like Systemon Noir,
I can't Google it.
and it's like, what?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It's Japan.
Ow!
They are the same people that made horrifying nightmares like My Sister Can't Be This Cute or Boku no Pico. So...
There are 6 new Senran Kagura games announced recently.
I mean, fair enough to them. They're like Galgun, where it's like, we know
Well, the thing is, though, the thing which annoys me with that is that,
they're shameless.
the series only started in 2012. Like, Galgun released at like the end of the Xbox 360 and took ages to release its other game. Like, they're not overdoing it.
Yeah.
The most that Galgun has had in terms of spin-off is the main Cupid character, Ekaro, keeps appearing in various other games, such as Mighty Gunvolt.
Yeah.
Where she appears alongside the main character of the Gunvolt games, as well as Beck from Mighty Number 9.
The poor person.
Beck appears in a better Mega Man game than his own game. Because the Mighty Gunvolt is basically a spiritual successor to
X.
Yeah.
Which was a better Mega Man game than the Mega Man games.
Mm.
So, kind of fitting, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like the original Mega
But yeah,
Man.
the Senran Kagura games, they're just sort of like hashing them out repeatedly. There are so many of them.
Yeah.
Also, the main thing a lot of the people liked about the Senran Kagura games, a lot of people defended the boobs and such, in terms of, yeah, I play this game, but I play it because it's got a good story and really fun gameplay. For a while, it was the best 3DS beat-em-up you could get. How many people make beat-em-up games nowadays?
That's true.
You know? But most of these games that are coming out, like all the 2 Nintendo Switch ones, they're both spin-offs.
Oh.
And all the spin-offs that people want, actually. Because the one spin-off that a lot of people were interested in was the Water Gun spin-off, which plays like a variation of Splatoon in a way. You know, it's like targeting that same sort of market area of Splatoon style.
Yeah.
It's a more
you
casual.
Go in front, we might see your ghost people if you're.
Or it's a more casual shooter.
Oh, you're so horrifically slow. There we go. Or we're just gonna get treasure.
But yeah, the two games announced for the Nintendo Switch are basically a dating simulator with the main character.
Oh, isn't that one where you can hold hands?
Yes.
The
But
ludicrous
she's lost herself, so you must sort of get her to learn about herself by
Groping
touching.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
And
like Japan.
she'll take on various roles because she's not sure of herself anymore, like the older sister role and the little sister role and nurse. Like, yep, that's Senran Kagura. And the other one is a pinball game, which the creator describes, I've always wanted to experience what it's like for balls to be rolling across breasts.
Oh, he clearly doesn't have a very good love life.
Yeah.
Then again,
He's so honest.
he made Senran Kagura, so yeah, he probably doesn't have much of a
But
love life.
like the PS4 on the other hand is getting a 3D sort of remake of the beat 'em up game on the 3DS. So like it's the beat 'em up games that the people, the sort of fans who aren't just in it for the boobs want, because people enjoyed those two 3DS beat 'em up games. They played it, whereas a lot of people are a bit prudish or such, and weren't looking for it for that style of thing.
How many guardians does Raphael have?
Fair enough to you if what you're looking for in the game is just that aspect.
In
But
fact,
a lot of people were drawn to the game because of the gameplay element, or because of the main story elements, rather than
we now
spin-offs.
have the ability to kill Raphael because of ghost people, right?
Yeah.
If we couldn't hurt him, why didn't Raphael just walk up and kill us before we got through the door?
Because they're all very stupid and underestimate the Nephilim. I mean, they're constantly like, you cannot stop me!
A lot of the other villains have gone, yeah, Nephilims are pretty tough, actually, but we think we're better.
Really? Imperius and Diablo were kind of like, eh.
Imperius looks down on everyone, though, even his...
Oh gosh, this area is awesome.
This whole place is cool.
Like, okay. I wouldn't have minded trying out a Senran Kagura game if what we were getting on the Switch was the 3D remake of the first game, but if it's not the mainline...
That's fine.
If it's not the mainline entry, I'm not really interested in trying it out.
Yeah.
Because I love.
We're about to fight.
I love Dead or
We're
Alive
fighting
games.
Raphael.
I love the Dead or Alive. The blood of demons will soon be gone from all creation. I'll have you swimming with the fishes.
He's got damn nice legs.
And so the final battle begins. Hey Digimon, hey Digimon, digital friends, the boys and girls.
Let's pop that and start dropping lightning on him. God, he does not take damage.
Oh, he can actually freeze. Good.
Oh Jesus, I'm dying. Don't stand in his mist.
Oh no, he's got a reflector up. That would explain why he's...
Oh no, he's shooting...
Oh, it's become a
He's shooting...
bullet hell.
He's shooting blue.
Oh.
I must wait longer.
Oh, it's
Yeah, probably should have equipped our ranged abilities. Look out.
There we go.
His mist is approaching.
Ah, why are you talking to me?
Hey, he's got 2 mists.
Oh, you stunned him.
I don't know. I thought you did that.
Okay, good. Good, frozen. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I must wait longer.
Yeah, gosh, potion has a long cooldown.
Yeah, I'm healing you, don't worry. In worst case scenario, I have to, we have to use a healing well. Mate, I don't think...
My freezing spells actually... No, Wave of Force works well against the other... when the others are popping out.
Yeah, don't worry about the others, I can...
but no, what's really working well is freezing.
Oh yeah, freezing him is incredibly helpful. Look out for the faces. They hurt a lot, actually. I didn't expect that much damage.
Ah, gosh.
Why doesn't he have any of these cool moves in Heroes?
Instead, he's got a moveset which gets him beaten up by Murky.
Why can't
I can't beat you as I hear this annoying song in my head! Hey Digimon, hey Digimon!
Guess what the villain is going to do?
You're going to absorb the Black Soulstone. That was... What? Why would you do that? You know that was a bad idea!
To make him stronger.
Still not able to beat a Murloc.
Now he's got slightly demonic wings. And
Hydra.
it also healed our health, so... Oi! Fight me! Fight me! Probably shouldn't have... Jesus! That took off a lot of your health!
Yep. Where's my Hydra? That's not going to hit him from there, but...
No. Right, he's going to do...
I wish I could do that.
Oh, I'm dead.
I was going to try and get to a healing or heal you.
Where do I come back? Oh, you've died. Waiting to revive. And... I'm alive, I think. No.
In a couple of seconds.
Not yet.
Probably don't respawn in the mist. That hurts.
Yeah, really hurt. Hey, they actually got a challenging boss.
Yeah,
did he
man.
heal some health?
I used a potion.
No, did he heal some health?
Probably.
You know, it's funny. I'm not sure why,
Oh,
but...
Jesus. I dodged most of that.
I used the healing mode.
Oh, that's probably why I lived. Fuck it.
I don't know why, but when I was
dead.
dead and a ghost, it kind of looked like I was wearing a Skullgirl outfit instead of my usual stuff. Not sure why.
Mate, eating the soulstone probably wasn't the best idea
Yeah.
you had. Also, you're exploding quite violently. It's kind of funny.
Now for appropriate music. Hey Digimon! Hey Digimon!
More importantly, loot!
But we've just completed the game.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
play through multiple
Sly Mage's
times.
Wand of Malice. Yeah, I helped.
More importantly, I've got a legendary and so do you! Legendary!
Identify!
Really? Really?
That was his last action as the final boss. To disappoint you.
I mean, it's better than...
The monster! But yeah, that's actually a really cool final boss battle. Much better than Diablo, who just kind of died. You know, Diablo was a chump.
Wow! That's insane.
Huh.
Alright, you
I
got
can't believe
legendary.
our last episode
Your
was me
legendary.
talking about
Oh,
Senran Kagura.
Identify. Scourge.
No requirement reduced by 13.
Why can I get that?
44% chance to explode with demonic fury when attacking. That's not actually that good for me.
No, it's terrible for you, but if you played again, that's got 13 in level requirement decrease. Which means you could equip that on a character that is way too a low level to have a weapon that strong.
Mm.
And they could explode and demonness. Yeah, we should probably talk to Tyrael.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I almost froze you.
Malphite destroyed it and consumed Diablo's soul.
It was a bad idea.
Raphael's death will have released Diablo.
Oh, come on,
All
Malphite.
our work! This entire goddamn game!
Congratulations, you've released Diablo!
Uh,
Wait, what, is there no extra after this? Wait, hold on. So are we getting an end of game?
Raphael destroyed it and used the power within.
Then Raphael's death will have released.
and
So,
all the others. There were several people.
What about
in
all the people that, like, wouldn't that technically have released, was it Lana?
Leah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we just need a body for her.
Would
Given-
Diablo need a body?
Demons regenerate. Same with the angels.
What, from nothingness?
As far as I'm aware, yeah, angels get brought back to life in a magic swirly gate.
We did that, I think. Or is this just where Diablo's popping back up?
This is when we killed Raphael. This is
Yeah.
Raphael dying.
The Nephilim have done
I'm dying.
Again.
by conquering death. She had
Again.
redeemed the angels and saved.
No, you've still messed up horribly.
Yeah.
You angels have a lot to make up for.
Oh, hey,
You in particular!
With victory at hand,
they're both kind of sad because...
In a new light.
What? We already saved the world once.
Who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell?
One of them is right next to me.
Crusader, who protects
Oh,
the
no, not
innocent,
the wizard.
but within her beats a mortal heart.
Yeah, if I got stabbed, I'd still die.
Be tempted to corruption.
Well, that doesn't sound very positive.
On that day,
Ah.
will she have the strength to resist
Probably not.
It's cool that you apparently went Super Saiyan here.
our doom?
So does that mean the villain of the next game is going to be one of your characters? So I'd quite like to fight the Witch Doctor and to find his when you hear the war cry, people cringe in fear.
Yeah, that doesn't make for a very
Congrats.
yeah, I was expecting something bigger, like an actual cutscene. I was expecting.
Yeah, you've got one.
You know, as in like like the head of the
Credits.
opening. Yay.
Yeah. When you hear his war cry, you'll tremble in fear. We must retreat when you hear it. What is the war cry? You'll hear it soon.
Okay, then, as we do when we finish a game, which this one was almost as long as Fallout 4.
Almost.
Almost.
I mean, to be fair, it is a game and DLC. We've yet to play the Fallout DLC.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on Diablo 3?
I really like it. It's a fun game. There's a dude called Art Peshkov.
Fair enough.
And then there was Matt Sherman.
Because you were the one who said, let's play this game on Grin Brothers, so...
Because I like it.
And insisted on playing it on Grin Brothers, even to the cost of your 360.
Because it's a fun game. It's enjoyable.
Worth killing someone over. I believe there's someone who's a console, not a person.
I'd probably kill another human being to play Diablo. Like, and the part of it was because I wanted.
I'm sorry, Taylor. I think his heart has already gone to corruption.
I wanted to play it with people,
Mm.
and so I got it on the 360 because I was like, oh well, then I can play it with everyone rather than just. I thought for it that Pat Nagel for a moment. I thought it was Nat Pangle, which is one of the characters from World of Warcraft, and I was really confused that they just brought a random fisherman in to do art design. But no, like, I wanted to play it with people, and then we did like the first half of the first chapter, and then never played it again. And I was like, well, I want to play it with someone. The fact that I managed to beat it with 2 different characters before I got to play it with someone.
Yeah.
Because I did the monk, because I was like, oh, I don't want to play as the Witch Doctor because I'm using that with everyone else. So I played as a monk, and then no one played, so I was like, I'm just going to play as the Witch Doctor anyway. And just fill everything with zombies.
Yep. So I enjoyed the game.
That's good.
Yeah. A little bit laggy.
That's the 360.
A little bit clustered at times. Maybe it's my character, but you see the damage bar going down, but you don't really get impact from it. No one gets knocked back often.
I think a lot of these.
So there's a bit of there's compared to say beat 'em ups, which is the closest series comparison. Some people say this is a dungeon crawler.
It's a dungeon crawler. It's John.
Well, the dungeon crawler I'm used to or I'm familiar with in terms of dungeon crawler is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
That's a mystery dungeon game.
No, its genre is called dungeon crawler though.
I thought it was called Mystery Dungeon.
Nah, because unless that's the title of
Sangyeon Bay.
Unless that's part of the title of Shinren the Wanderer, because that was the very first Mystery Dungeon.
Oh.
Everything else is a spin-off of that.
I don't know.
So Pokemon's Mystery Dungeon.
I've always called this a dungeon crawler.
Taiwan team.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It was but it was a lot of fun. It's a really nice co-op game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And you don't get enough of those nowadays.
I think
It's got a lot you can do in terms. There's a lot you can do in terms of equipment and abilities and such, but at the same time, a lot of it feels like, particularly shops, come across as a bit redundant. You find so much better gear about the place.
Yeah, shops are only useful at the very beginning in the game, but even then, you can just kind of drag yourself for a few.
And I feel, with exception to this DLC, which properly balanced the difficulty and upped it, the rest of the game could probably have done with access to the hard mode from the get-go.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, Dora, you skipped credits. It's
I
like
I elbowed the 8.
it's like good guys.
Yeah, what? I can. So I have my monk.
Your monk.
I made a
Wait,
barbarian.
you got through it as level 38?
Yeah. Oh, she's not done. She's not finished Act 5.
Ah.
He has. I am a good guy. Yeah, Crusader's actually higher level than Witch Doctor.
We did do an awful lot of backtracking.
We did. I have 8 hero slots remaining.
So if you started, we'd be back straight to Act 1?
Yeah, and it'd be under higher difficulty.
Oh, okay. Not just like... Fair enough.
So enemies would actually...
At least I made my outfit
have
colourful.
more abilities and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't have all the right dyes. Sorry I look like a murderer.
I'm sorry I look like a
You're
murderer.
carrying a yellow skull with you.
And yet I still look more of a good guy than your character.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how shiny your weapon was.
It's...
I didn't realise blood was dripping from my club.
Yeah. Don't know what that's about.
Yeah, a lot of fun. You don't get many co-op games, so that was really good. Story has some neat twists and turns. Kind of annoyed they killed Leah off. That was really infuriating. Endings, could have probably done with a bit of, a cinematic ending like, the opening.
What do you mean, Liam? That was the most climactic ending I've
yeah.
ever seen.
Also, couldn't Blizzard have ended it with Diablo 3? I mean, it's not. I mean,
no.
Did they need to bring Diablo back again?
They can make money out of it.
Maybe make a new Devil if need be.
Well, they still haven't made Diablo 4, so I wouldn't get too expectant.
This is Diablo 4!
They did a patch update
Now let's do patch update for Diablo 2.
They did a patch update for Diablo 2 before they did patch updates for Diablo 3.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise it's a really fun game. I'm not sure I'd have the mood to... the mindset to play this game on my own, though. It definitely is a co-op experience.
I'd play it on my own. I struggle to play it on the higher difficulties because it's just playing the same thing again. It's just like,
I don't tend to repeat games often anyway.
No.
But yeah.
But cool, I'm glad
that was a fun playthrough. Yeah.
I mean, I already knew you were enjoying it because we've had like 4 acts before this.
I wish that act was longer. Is there an Act 6, by the way?
No.
An Act 7?
No.
Please.
No. You get to suffer.
I know what's next.
It's going to be funny. It's going to be bad. It's going to be great. It's joy. So
please, TV, just don't work with this PS3. Please.
We'll have to change the settings in the PS3 so it's no longer HDMI.
Okay, then that was our playthrough of Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Edition. Hope you all enjoyed.
Act 5.
Actually, well, no, I was saying for the entire playthrough.
Oh yeah, true. It was.
And rest in peace, Xbox 360. You have fulfilled your duty.
Should we give it a Viking feud?
Yeah. Just
go down to the lake in Buckingham, put it in a little boat, stick a flag in it, set it on fire, ship it off.
Yeah. Cheerio, everyone!
Bye.